All right, everyone, the situation in Haiti is growing worse and worse. There have been protests and riots actually there for days now, well, technically nonstop for months, at least at some level. The people are protesting over the unavailability of goods, basically the fact that the economy is non-functioning, government corruption, and so forth. Sort of the standard thing that happens in a country that's being mismanaged by a heavily intervened in government that's also crippled with debt in an area that has few actual natural resources and in which you're starting basically from scratch. In the wake of the Haitian earthquake, pretty much whatever economy was there was destroyed. Most people lost their homes and businesses in large areas of Port-au-Prince and other regions. That was really the only place where any development had happened in Haiti anyway. It's an exceptionally impoverished country, the most impoverished in this hemisphere, one of the worst off nations in the entire world. There's no economy in Haiti. And so what happens is these other groups from elsewhere, mainly the US and Europe, came in and basically gave people pup tents and keep them on starvation rations. And that's basically all that's happened. The Clinton Foundation and all these others came in, never helped at all. Now, where are those homes that the Red Cross supposedly built for these people? Not that it's going to make any difference anyway if they keep rioting. At some point, you get a drought maybe and then a riot and basically the whole city burns to the ground because it'll be nothing more than, some plywood and some tin roofing. It's crazy. Haiti has some real problems there, and there doesn't seem to be that much of a concerted effort to solve the problem. Now, I'll tell you why. Because even before the earthquake, when times were good in Haiti, what presence did it have on the world stage? It had no significant economy. It's not a military power. It's not a major trading partner of anyone outside of the immediate region. And even then, it's mostly, hey, what do we got? Maybe some grain. That's pretty much it. Here's some coconut or whatever. That's basically all that the economy is. There's no industry in Haiti. There's no tourism industry anymore. Before the earthquake, before everything was terrible, at least there was some tourism going on. Because, people would go there from America or wherever. They're like, oh, it's quaint, and it's like, oh, it's like a whole other country. Basically that American mentality from some people. They would go there and, swim on the beach and shit, and even then it's like, stay on the resort. Not a good idea to go wandering around at night, and so, you might get mugged or killed or something. There's certainly a problem with crime there. There's an enormous amount of exploitation of children and women in Haiti, which is a further demoralizing agent there. And it seems like people, even if they overthrow their government, they get them to resign or whatever, get rid of the corruption, even then, it's just a matter of time before they have another earthquake or something there anyway. The economy is so fragile that it would require 100 times more foreign effort in order to stabilize things there, and nobody's going to be willing to make that investment knowing that it's going to fall flat at some point in the future anyway. Which it will. It will automatically do so. It would grind itself down practically. Haiti has never been a fully functioning nation in all of its independent existence. That's just the sad fact. There are other nations that have been like this. Oftentimes it's due to political turmoil. And in the case of Haiti, they were a colonial asset, so they were already getting screwed by the French, I believe. They throw off their colonial taskmasters. What ends up happening? Things don't get any better. It's just flat lines forever. And so I feel very sorry for the people of Haiti because they've spent, how long has it been since the Haitian earthquake? And suppose all these groups came in, oh, we'll solve the problem. We're going to give you all sorts of humanitarian aid. Where's the aid? Where's these people, half of them are still starving. You've got high levels of illiteracy and poverty and unemployment. What's the unemployment rate today in Haiti? Isn't it about 30%? I think it's higher than that. So, you've got people, there's no industry there to create jobs. There's not even enough arable land there for people to be farmers or something. Not that it would help, because most of those people don't know anything about farming. We've had this problem in other nations too. I would like to hear what any of these groups want to do in Haiti to actually permanently solve the problem, other than just, hey, we're going to keep them on life support forever. It's basically a zombie nation. It will never have a fully functioning government. It will never have an important or functioning economy. The tourists are all gone. That was half the revenue to begin with. We're just going to give people civilian rations, and we're going to try to give them bottled water and sleeping bags and pup tents, and we'll, if they get some massive disease, we'll treat it for free. And we're going to keep doing that so that we look good, basically, while we screw people around the world and destroy the planet. That's basically how these NGOs operate anyway. None of it, it's not really charity. No, charity, true proper charity would be someone goes in there and invests and creates something that can create jobs and allow an organic economy to be created. Like they say, hey, instead of shipping all our heavy industry to China, why don't we put some of it in Haiti? You know, at least then the unemployment rate's lower. At least then there are some jobs. At least you've got some development index. Maybe you can hire some security. The tourists will come back. You know, crack down on the human trafficking. It might be a good idea. But it seems like most of the human trafficking probably was Anthony Weiner during his time with Huma there when they were going there for Clinton Foundation meetings. That's when most of the human trafficking, I think, occurred. So it's a sad state of affairs there, and it's in chaos, and it's getting worse. The government, I think, is still stubbornly refusing to resign. It's like, well, you don't have a mandate to govern. You don't have a country to govern. You know, basically, you have a few blocks of land in Port-au-Prince that are kind of safe and developed. Everything else in the entire country is underdeveloped. It's not a case of, well, we've got some ghettos. We got a couple of towns that are kind of slummy and they're, you know, falling backwards into disrepair. No. It's more like the whole country. Like 99% of the people there are in desperate poverty. What economy? What Haiti? There is none. That's about all. Peace out.